Welcome back, everybody. This is the Geeks Out video podcast. I'm John O'Jarrett. My job here is to keep this moving. This is
Graham Nolan.
all right. What we're moving towards is something that we like to do at Geeks Out, which is taking something for all ages that really brings the world together and make it prurient and nasty. So let's talk about who our sexiest comic book characters are from 2013.
My number 3 character is the Will from the book Saga. Partially, it's the shaved head thing is part of it. Also, he's like, you know, he's not perfect. He's not like hyper masculine or anything like that, but he's like kind of scarred. Here's what I think is the issue, is that I've been watching a lot of like Sons of Anarchy, and I think over the past couple of years I've been more attracted to white trash men.
What are you doing? I'm gonna dunk my balls in your mouth. You're gonna gag, I'm gonna laugh, we'll be best friends forever.
And I feel like he's a white trash man in space.
This is a lot of story.
It's a lot of explanation for wanting to bang this guy. Also, you know, he lives with a cat, so I figure, you know, he's straight, but there's probably a chance.
My number 3 for sexiest characters is actually one that you picked for winners in the year, and that is Magic. Ilyana Rasputin, rocking the chunky, surly, blonde Russian cheerleader bangs. I'm a sucker for a girl with a sword every single time. She's got the stomping boots. She's got
you were into
dead
Xena?
face. Maybe not every single
A little manly for you.
Maybe.
Okay. My number 2 is Captain America, which is kind of like a tried and true one for me anyways, because I sort of have like a thing for the blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
In this
fake
particular case,
patriotism.
oh, totally.
You're like, oh, you know what's awesome?
Yeah.
The red, white, and blue.
Hell yeah, keep it red, tight, and blue. That's what I say.
Ah!
Damn right.
The whole thing, though, is this year he's been sort of, like, trapped in growing a beard. Where he's, like, dying for human contact. I mean, like, dying. He's not saying no to anybody.
Especially not you,
No one.
right?
I want to take the America's hero and make him cry while saying the words, "I'll do whatever."
It's a specific fantasy. It's good that you feel really comfortable with our YouTube audience to reveal something like that.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh,
My number
okay,
2
you're number
sexiest, maybe not as dark,
Okay.
is Scott Lang from FF, who is the new Ant-Man and Mike Allred and Matt Fraction.
Okay, so I want to get a broken national hero, but you want to get someone who's mopey
He's a
because his
sad
daughter
dilf.
died.
He's a sad ginger dilf.
How does his
If I
date go?
was like looking in a cookbook for sexy men's sad ginger hairy dilf, I'm gonna make that every night this week and eat it.
Wow.
Yep.
You mean like
it.
sexually?
Yeah.
My number 1 is a tie. It's a tie.
Like a tie?
Oh, all right.
It is Hawkeye.
Okay.
It is both Clint Barton and Kate Bishop.
Ooh,
Yes.
very bi of you.
You know, Clint is just bad news. He's just bad news, and he's, again, blonde, and he's sort of like the everyman, and you know, you want to save him. Kate Bishop, I guess, is also on my list just because she's stylish. What's your number 1?
Mine is Manta Dad by Chad Sell. This isn't a mainstream like Marvel DC comic book, so you have to seek this out on the interwebs, kids. An artist named of Chad Sell. He's a friend of Geeks Out, and he's a friend of ours. He does really amazing RuPaul's Drag Race prints, and he writes and executes his own independent comic book. A young boy who can transform into a flying manta ray, and his mustachioed, tall, broad-shouldered, research scientist, gay father who is on a boat full of other gays and getting up to boat shenanigans and trying to keep the boy out of it while crime-fighting manta ray realness happens all around it. It's magnificent, it's creative, it's independent, it's really well done.
Is there a boat shenanigans Tumblr?
Tell us who is sexier, if not those sterling boner-inducing examples, then you know, who blows your skirt up?
If you still read print comics, who makes you ruin yours?
Well.